Are your floors clean enough to eat off of? Well, you might want to consider how clean your mop is before you lay out your floor feast. Just because a tool is used for cleaning doesn't mean that it's self-cleaning. In fact, cleaning tools can harbor dirt, bacteria, debris, and odors if they're not cared for properly. Also, the better your tools are maintained, the longer they will perform, and of course, the less money you need to spend on buying replacements. Many of you have requested this video, so here you go. Melissa Maker's official guide to disinfecting and maintaining cleaning tools, or in acronym form, MMOGDMCT. Yeah. We kick off the MMOGDMCT in Hogwarts-style fashion with cleaning your cleaning brushes. Expecto Bristulo! That's not a real spell. Anyway, it's really important to clean your cleaning brushes because they can harbor bacteria as well as debris. So what you want to do is grab an old pen, we'll use my wand for right now, and you can actually start picking out any of the hair or debris that you find in your brushes. That's step one. Fill a bucket or a sink with warm water and add 1/2 cup of oxy powder. Stir well to dissolve the powder and add your tools. This will not only break the bond between dirt and the tool, but it will also whiten, disinfect, and deodorize. Leave the tools to soak for about 30 to 60 minutes, depending on how crusty they are. Finish off by leaving them to dry. Your brushes should be rinsed clean after every use and cleaned, like we just talked about, monthly. Thanks brushes, you did great. Next, we'll move on to sponges. Sponges absorb a lot and provide a perfect breeding ground, a disgusting breeding ground actually, for bacteria and bad odors. Now sure, you can put your sponges in the dishwasher, go ahead. But newsflash, if your dishwasher is not placed on the sanitized cycle, you're not accomplishing anything, like you're not cleaning your sponge. So instead, I offer you 2 magical options. The first one is to rinse your sponge well and then soak it along with all of your brushes like we just discussed. If you want to try something else though, you can microwave your sponges. To do that, rinse the sponge under your faucet with a bit of dish soap because you want to try to remove any food stains and debris before you clean it. Then, place your sponge soaking wet in a bowl and microwave that for 3 minutes. Then remove the bowl when it cools and take the sponge out with salad tongs. That way you don't burn yourself. Then run it under cold water and everything will be neutralized. Voila, a clean sponge. Now sponges do need to be replaced, especially when that scrubby side starts to flatten or wear down. Your average sponge should be cleaned weekly and replaced monthly. Still getting used to this wand. Now we move on to the realm of cleaning cloths. Bring it! Nice. There are so many kinds of cleaning cloths, and you would think all you have to do is put them in the laundry. But the way that they're laundered, especially if they're microfiber cloths, is very important, and that's what I'm going to discuss. Regular cloths like rags or old t-shirts, cotton towels, that kind of stuff, those really, you can throw them in the laundry, wash on the hottest cycle, regular detergent, no big deal. If you want to, you can add in a cup of baking soda to regular detergent, that way you can brighten and deodorize your cloths. For really greasy cloths, try washing them with a can of Coke instead of laundry detergent. I know it sounds crazy, but it does work. Now, microfiber cloths are a whole other situation. They're designed to hold an electrostatic charge. So if they're washed with fabric softener, which is incidentally designed to reduce static cling, or let's say a dryer sheet, your cloths are garbage. So here's the deal. Rinse your cloths to remove debris first, and then place them in a delicates bag. Now, wash them alone or with other towels, nothing else. Add a bit of laundry detergent to the wash, and you're all good. Place them in the dryer and dry them as you would any other clothing on a fairly gentle cycle. Remember, you want them to have static cling, so the dryer is going to be your friend in this situation. Now, just a quick note about microfiber cloths. Some of you asked this. I never use them for jobs that are really dirty or really greasy because there's no way to get oil and grease out of microfiber, and if they pick up grease or oil, they're garbage. So keep that in mind. Okay, my friends, we're halfway there. Thank you. Oops. Now, let's chat about mops and brooms. getting used to this. Mop heads should be removable, which makes them really easy to clean. Launder your mop with regular detergent and no fabric softener on the hottest water you can find, and then hang it to dry. Now finally, if you have a flathead mop like this, these can be thrown in the wash exactly the way you would wash a microfiber cloth. They're made out of the same material. I recommend to wash your mops monthly. Brooms? Whole other situation. You can remove the broom portion from your broom stick. Takes a while. And then place this in the bucket alongside your cleaning brushes. It technically is a brush. And remember to rinse out debris ahead of time. I know I mentioned that a lot, but it is really important. Now, corn brooms, which are like brooms that Witch uses, they can be cleaned if you have a glove on your hand. You can just pick out the dirt, but I don't recommend getting them wet because those corn bristles can actually weaken. Now, brooms you can clean every 3 months. Well, thank you very much, mops and brooms. We are done. And to wrap this video up, we'll talk about the suckiest job of all, cleaning your vacuum. Hello, Dyson. Since every vacuum brand and model are different, I will have you refer to your vacuum's own user guide. But there are a few good general tips on keeping your vacuum maintained that are worth discussing. And my vacuum has not been maintained in a while, so this is a really good example. Start by emptying the canister on the regular. This is not a storage container, it is a temporary reservoir. Washing the filter is also important, especially if you have a HEPA vacuum. So do this every 3 months. Reason being, it filters out all the stuff you're trying to get out of your air. This traps the really fine particles that make you sneeze. So run it underwater, use a little bit of dish soap, and then rinse it really, really well until the water runs clear. Then lay it flat and leave it to dry for at least 24 hours before you replace it. The power head can be cleaned by simply using a pair of scissors or some special tool that I've heard about but I can't find to cut out any string or hair that has inevitably been wrapped around the vacuum's rotating brushes. Now check for hair and strands about every month or so, especially if you have long hair like me. Cleaning the tools and attachments are fairly simple as well. All you have to do is wash them, warm soapy water, and then let them rest for at least 24 hours, that way they can dry. Do this twice a year and your vacuum will be in really good shape. So now, after watching the comprehensive MMOGDMCT, you know how to clean your cleaning tools. So go ahead and clean, my friends, go ahead. And if I come to your house and see one crust-laden cleaning tool, you will get the stink eye. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your people because you know they have dirty cleaning tools too. Leave us your cleaning tool questions or tricks in the comment box below. And remember to hit subscribe to catch more of our great cleaning videos for tips, tricks, product reviews, giveaways, cute cat interruptions, and a whole bunch of other cleaning stuff. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. But they're such cute cat interruptions, aren't they? Remove the broom portion from the broom handle. There you go. And you can actually place this in your bucket. Oops. Okay, we can try that again.